2023 presidential election, Obi topples Tinubu, Atiku, others in physical poll. Wow. All the polls that have been conducted in Nigeria, Peter Obi has been leading. While both virtual online polls and physical polls and even physical observations of the political atmosphere, the campaign atmosphere, has proven that Peter Obi is leading, even when other political parties refuse to accept so. All right, they know it. It's in their mind and they know it. So as 2023 general elections draw closer, Nigerians in various parts of the country have mostly settled for Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi as their preferred choice in a physical poll conducted in December 2022 with barely 2 months to the D-Day. Wow. The result of polls conducted between the 1st and 4th of December by the media outfit BB Antu Page showed that Labour Party's Obi was preferred by most of the eligible voters in the Federal Capital Territory, Southeast, South, and North Central geopolitical zones. The overall poll revealed that 37% of the poll respondents spread in all the geopolitical zones preferred Obi, while 15%, 14%, and 4% preferred APC, PDP, and NNPP respectively. 17% of the respondents were still undecided. 9 do not intend to vote, with 4% unwilling to disclose their preferred candidate. In the direct physical poll conducted by the media team in the country, Nigerian electorates in the selected states revealed that the preference for their candidates were based on religion, competence, and other reasons. Analysis of the poll results by Bantu Page revealed that most respondents, representing 90% of the both male and female population within the 3 selected states of Kano, Katsina, and Kaduna, preferred NNPPs, Kwankwaso in the northwest, though 18, 15, and 17 had preferred PDP, APC, and Labour, respectively, as their second preference. A whopping 32 were still undecided. The result was, however, different in Northeast, as PDP's presidential candidate Atiku polled more 38% respondents choosing him as their preferred candidate, while LP, APC, and NNPP had 15, 12, and 2% respectively, with 27 eligible voters undecided. Results from the South region, mostly in Cross River, Akwa Ibom, Delta, and Edo State, Labour Party presidential candidate Obi led the way with 66 respondents for voting intent. PDP, APC were both tied at 7% each, while 3% preferred NNPP and 6% still undecided. For North Central respondents, 45% intend to vote Labour Party, while 14%, 13%, and 3% had a preferred or a preference for APC, PDP, and NNPP respectively, with 15% yet undecided. Southwest respondents preferred the APC candidate, with the ruling party amassing 34%, followed by Labour Party and PDP with 23% and 17% respectively. Only 1% of poll respondents intended to vote for the NNPP candidate, although 17% still undecided. While the APC candidate may have won the entire Southwest region, the poll results showed that he actually came in second in Lagos State to Labour Party, polling only 28%, while LP had 31%. Further analysis revealed that this Labour Party's victory in Lagos was influenced by the fact that Lagos is a multi-ethnic city. A drill down on how Yoruba voted in Lagos revealed that Tinubu would have won Lagos with 47% and LP would have been a distant second at only 10%. The Labour Party also had the highest preference amongst respondents from the Southeast, with 72% of voting intentions. the APC and PDP each scored 3% and 2% respectively of the voting intent, while NNPP scored 0. Meanwhile, Kwakwaso went to spend a lot of time in Enugu campaigning. Despite voter apathy and security challenges occasioned by the clamor for secession in the Southeast, there was a very high intent to vote, with only 6% yet undecided. Similarly, result of polls conducted in the Federal Capital Territory gave LP wide edge with 44%, while APC, PDP, and NNPP got 11%, 10%, and 3% respectively, with 11% still undecided. Areas polled in Federal Capital Territory were Gariki Area 1, Asokoro, Wuse Zone 5, Gudu, Buhari Area Council, Gwagwalada Area Council, Zuba, Gwagwalada Area Council, Tunga Maje, Gwagwalada Area Council, University of Abuja, Gwagwalada Area Council, Giri, and Kuje Area Council, Kuje Ibi, alright, Kuje Area Council, Kuje Market, Kuje Ako, Kuje Area Council, Kuje Gudwaba, Gariki Area 2, Gariki Area 10, and Gariki Area 3, Wuse 2, and Jabi, alright. Talking about the rationale behind the choice of candidates and voting intentions, the spokesperson for Bantu page, in a statement made available on Friday, said what's also interesting here is that ethnicity and religion, which are two of Nigeria's fault lines, had little impact on respondent choice of voting intentions. Our data showed that of the 59 of our respondents who gave a reason for their voting intentions, only 2% said religion was their motivator, 3% for ethnicity, 1% for party affiliations, 11% for change, 13% for age, and a staggering 70% for capacity and trust. Wow, that's great. Again, we made sure our numbers per area were limited and spread across the cities, states, so that our results would be as representative as possible of the demographic area. These polling results from Bantu page poll is the first of 3 series expected to be conducted before the election to gauge the feelings of Nigerians, especially to know if the results of the first poll will be replicated, or whether voting intentions have changed, or some of the undecided voters had settled for a particular candidate as election gets ever closer. Our first monthly poll has just concluded, and we are looking to publish this. One thing that is very different from our numbers is that we broke down our interviews in different categories apart from the usual a yes or no on whom the respondents are likely to vote for. We intended to run a once a month general polling on the above categories, that is December 2022, just completed polls, January and February, just before the elections. We selected 3 states from each geopolitical zone for our polls. Normally, not more than 10 respondents in each community or local government, with the exemption of Lagos and Kano, where the population numbers are quite high. Unlike other polls conducted, 95% of our respondents were recorded. All recordings are available. While 5% were voice recording of polled individuals who didn't wish to be captured on video recording. In our January polls, we will cover the remaining 3 states in each geopolitical zone that we did not poll during our December polls. Whilst we intend to capture the entire country in one fell sweep in our penultimate polling in February. Okay, that is the plan. Our polls are the most comprehensive and detailed ever carried out in Nigeria. Our results are peer-reviewed for rigor and robustness, and our sampling ensured that any chance of inadvertent bias was eliminated, the poll coordinators added. Wow. So this is a very great one. All right, at the Bantu page has been able to conduct physical poll. This time it's not an online poll where people log on to their devices and click yes or no, for or against, all right, or select the party they want to vote for. This one is physical interview, and this is very, very rigorous. This is a very strong job that has been done here, going around everywhere physically and talking to people, recording their videos or recording their audios based on their choices, and going through all the geopolitical zones, sampling people's opinion. Is a very great physical job that these people have done. And I think this is the first of this kind of polls since the campaign started. And it's from the analysis given is about the most representative of all the polls. All right, since they had to touch all the geopolitical zones, all the states and villages in those zones to get physical sampling of the people's opinion. That's a very great one. Again, thank you to Bantu page for doing this. All right, now let's take a few comments. Somebody saying without rigging, Obi will win outrightly. That is true. That is true, and that is the problem we have. Some party chieftains are already strategizing for rigging, and that is why all of this nonsense is happening to ANEC offices and ANEC staff, trying to woo them to compromise them. But how would they continue this kind of thing? All right. So without rigging, Obi will definitely win. It's obvious. Even the people following PDP and APC and NNPP are just following to get the money. Right in their mind is Obi they will vote. I know that. I know that. Somebody saying here, Peter Obi Dati are the anointed of God to lead Nigeria in 2023. All right. Somebody is asking who anointed them. Hey, don't worry. When the time comes, you will know who anointed them. All right. Somebody is saying who anointed them. Another response has come from somewhere else. Somebody said, God anointed them. If you don't go and ask for God, if you doubt, go and ask from God. Go and ask God by yourself. All right? So, Obi will win Kano, Sokoto, and Borno. That is fantastic. That's what somebody saying. How is he going to do it? Is it miracle? All right? But somebody is still standing that Obi will win in all those key areas. INEC should, as a matter of urgency, declare Obi winner and save us our scarce resources. I beg. I mean, INEC should adopt this method, which is cost effective. We all want Obi, period. They won't do that now. We have an electoral process that has to be followed. All right. So individual poll cannot be used to determine election outcome because that will be biased. All right. So a lot of criteria will not be met. Still waiting to read comments from Agbado Group. They've not written anything here. They know where they are going. All right. With they can't be not disturbed. Agbado Group has responded. Labour Party is for us to beat blue and black in February 2023. Cheers, boy. Can you imagine? So another APC person, Agbado Group, has responded. Okay. All right. This stage is highly in favor of Obi, no doubt. All right. Unless the election is rigged. And everybody believe that. Everybody believes that. Except the election is rigged, Obi is going to except the election is rigged, Obi will win. And it is obvious. All right. The reason it's not religious, it's not ethnic, is because everybody wants to change. People are tired of APC, people are tired of PDP. We've tested PDP for 16 years, tested APC now for just 8 years, and we're already tired. So everybody wants to change, a fresh blood, to change this Nigeria to what it should be. That is what we have here. The poll conducted by the Bantu page has shown that Obi is leading in almost everywhere, and it's obvious that people will want to vote Obi come 2023 election. Again, congratulations to Obi and Dati Ahmed for this outcome. But again, there is still more job to be done. And again, just at the Bantu page, they have mentioned that they still have 2 more to do. They plan 3 polls. They've done one this December. They're planning a complementary one again by January, and another one that will take the whole country at a one sweep by February, just before the elections. I just hope that they will be able to do it, and let's have idea of what is going to happen. but there's a lot of job and resources going into this because it has to do with going physically from point to point, talking to people. So thank you for listening, and let's have your own view and your opinion in the comment section below over the outcome of this physical poll.